Good morning, dear students. In today's class, we will solve remaining questions from your lesson number 6. That is page number 101. So, all these questions we will solve in this class. So, let us begin the class. So, question number 1 is right here before you. Question number 1 is, it is raining heavily, take your umbrella, said the mother to her son. So in your book there is a condition given, you need to begin the mother told. Okay, so the mother told, actually said to will convert into told. So mother told, to whom she told? Her son. Okay, mother told her son. So see, dear students, take your umbrella. This is an imperative sentence. Okay, imperative sentence, and here you can see this speech, half of the speech is in the present continuous tense and half of the speech is in the imperative sentence. Okay, so let us take this one, imperative sentence. Said to her son to take. So second person will change according to the object. So what is your object? Object is your son. Okay, so take his umbrella. Okay, as in order to join these two speeches, we will use the conjunction of reason. Okay, as it was. So see here, this is in the present continuous tense. So this will change into past continuous tense. Okay, so it was raining, in the place of is, here was. Okay, it was raining heavily. Okay, now next question. The principal told the students that they should salute the flag smartly. Okay, so in your book there is a condition given, you need to end this sentence with these words. Okay, the principal said to the students. Okay, there must be your sentence must be end with this. Okay, so now this is indirect speech, you need to change this in the direct speech. The principal said to students. Okay, what they should do? They should salute. Okay, so you should, so this should remain as it is even in the direct speech and even in the indirect speech. You should salute the flag smartly. Then the principal said to the students. This is what your answer is. Now next one is question number 3. He said, alas, our foes are too strong. So here first step is, see your speech, your reported speech is in which sentence? This is in the imperative sentence. Sorry, not imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence. Okay, you can see there a mark of exclamation and you can see alas. Okay, and the next one is, see, our foes are too strong. This is in the same time are, present continuous tense. Okay, so let us change this one. Condition is given in your book, begin with he exclaimed. So you know this alas is a expression for sorrow. So you will write there, he exclaimed with sorrow. He exclaimed with sorrow that their foes, see here, our foes are too strong. So you will change it in the past continuous tense. Okay, so their foes were too strong. strong. So this is what your answer is. So let us move for now question number 4. Let me erase this portion. Now let us come to the question number 4. Question number 4, bring me a glass of water, said the Swami to the villagers. So there is a condition for you. Begin this with the Swami asked. Okay. So Swami asked, bring me a glass of water. You can see this, bring me a glass of water. This is in imperative sentence. Okay. This is in the imperative sentence. Then while changing the imperative sentence, we use to. Okay. So Swami asked to whom? To the villager. Villagers. Now this is your imperative sentence. Change it to bring him. To bring him. Swami, okay, him a glass of water. Glass of water. Okay. Now this is finished. Now next question, question number 5. He said to his friend, I have passed the examination. Okay. So this is quite simple. There is a condition given in your book. Begin this with he informed. Okay. So see here your reported speech. Your reported speech, this is in the present perfect tense. Okay. So this present perfect will change into past perfect. Okay. So this is what the rule. So he informed to his friend. Okay. Then remove these double inverted commas and use their that conjunction. Remember one thing, in order to remove the double inverted commas in the imperative sentence, what we use? To. Okay. To. That is why we have used here to. But here this is tense wise conversion. While changing the tense wise, we use the that conjunction. Okay. That. So in this first person, as you know, this will change according to the subject. What is your subject? He. Okay. You can see here he. So he had. Okay. In the past perfect tense we use had. He had passed the examination. Okay. Examination. Now next question, question number 6. In the question number 6, what is there? The teacher advised the students not to come late. This is indirect speech. Okay. Indirect speech of imperative sentence. Remember these things. In the this is negative imperative sentence. Okay. Negative imperative sentence. How can you identify negative imperative sentence? You can see there, not to. Okay. So let us change this. There is a condition again in your book given. Begin, the teacher said to the students. Okay. So the teacher said to the students, do not come late. Okay. So full stop, double inverted commas, close. Okay. This is what your answer. Negative imperative sentence. You can see very clearly there is do not. Okay. Now next one, question number 7. The father said to his son, do not submit the project without showing it to me. Okay. Again you can see this is first thing is this is direct speech. Now this direct speech is in now your reported speech. The entire reported speech is in the negative imperative. Okay. In the negative imperative, how you can see there, do not. Now let us change this. So the father said to will convert into advised. The father advised his son what? Not to submit the project without showing it to, in the place of me, him, without showing it to him. So this is how we change. Okay. A negative imperative sentence we change by using not to. Okay. And the not to, in order to remove the double inverted commas only. Okay. In the place of that conjunction we use not to. But in the imperative sentence, in order to remove the double inverted commas, we use to. Okay. So now let us move for the question number 8. Let me erase this portion.